Seems to me if every time they send out a message, they move to another hill. Looking at this optimistically, they could last about a week. Lieutenant Cable, you may never reach your maturity.
I'm sorry.
A letter from home?
Yes. Oh, do you get letters from your mother telling you that everything you do is wrong?
No. My mother thinks everything I do is right. Of course, I don't tell her everything I do.
And my mother's so prejudiced
Against Frenchmen?
against anyone outside of Little Rock. She makes a big deal about two people having different backgrounds.
Like ages.
Oh, no. She says older men are better for a girl than younger men.
This has been a discouraging day for me.
Do you agree with my mother about people having things in common? For instance, if he likes those symphony records and she likes Dinah Shore, or else, or he reads Marcel Proust and Andre Gide, and she doesn't read anything. Well, what do you think? Do you think my mother's right?
She might be.
Well, I don't think she is.
Well, maybe she's not.
Well, thanks, Lieutenant. You've been a real big help.
Say, you don't know so much about this guy. If I were you, I'd read that letter over 2 or 3 times.
I'll show you what I think of that idea.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I thought Miss Forbush was here. I brought some hot water for her.
Hot water?
She likes to take a shampoo on Fridays.
Oh, hi, Luther.
Hello, Miss Forbush. I brought some hot water for you.
Oh, thanks. It'll do me a lot of good to get some of this sand out of my hair.
Now, if you need some extra hot water for rinsing your hair, just pull the chain. You know, like you was pulling down a window shade. I'll get this in the shower.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Hey, Nellie, what did he want?
Huh?
What did he want?
Who?
Old Iron Belly.
Oh, Captain Brackett. Oh, nothing important. Something about the Thanksgiving show.
Well, then what's the trouble, Knucklehead?
Huh?
She said, what's the trouble?
Nothing. There's not going to be any trouble anymore because I made up my mind about one thing. It's all off.
With him?
Uh-huh. I'm going to break it off clean before it goes any further.
Knucklehead. What happened? What'd he do?
Well, nothing. He didn't do anything. It's just that, well, I don't know much about him, really. And before I go any further with this thing, I just better not get started. Don't you think so, too, Lisa?
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, well, I guess I do, too. Oh, so dramatic about it. Things like this happen every day. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it up. Wash him out, fry him out, push him out, fly him out. Slow him and let him go. Yes, sister. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. If the man don't understand you, if you fly on Saturday, waste no time. Ride that man right off your head. Rub him out. And rub him out of your dreams. Oh, if he laughs at different comics, if you root for different teams, waste no time, wait no more. Show him what the door is for. Rub him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams. If his eyes are dull and fishy, you look for glancing green. Waste no time, make a switch. Drop him in a hair stitch. Rub him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams. Oh, oh, oh. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. Went and washed that man
new American song?
Oh, it's an American type song. We were kind of putting in our own words. Oh, where did everybody go?
It is strange with your American songs. In all of them, one is either wishing to be rid of one's lover or wish for a man one cannot have.
Yes, that's right.
Now, I like a song which says, I love you, and you love me. Isn't that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
I left a letter for you at the hospital. It was an invitation to my home for dinner Friday night.
Emile, I'm sure I couldn't make it. I just got too many other things.
But I have invited all my friends, the planters' colony.
Big party. Oh, well, then if I can't come, you won't miss me.
Oh, but it is for you. It is for my friends to meet you, and more important, for you to meet them. I would like you to know what it would be like to live here. I want you to know more about me, how I think, and how I live.
No more about you.
Yes, you know very little about me.
Oh, that's right. Would you sit down for a minute?
Sit down.
Yes, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Do you think about politics? Very much. And so, what do you think about politics?
You mean it's my political philosophy?
Yes, I think that's what I mean.
Well, to begin with, I believe in the free life, freedom for everyone.
Like in the Declaration of Independence.
Say so. All men are created equal. Isn't that it?
Yes. Oh, Emile, do you really believe that?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's why I am here. Why I killed a man.
Oh, yes. I meant to ask you about that too. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm prying into your personal life, asking you a lot of questions and all, but I always find it interesting why one person kills another person.
Of course, Nellie, that has bothered you. When I was a young boy, I carried my heart in my hand. And so when this man moved to our town, even though my father said he was good, I thought he was bad. I was young. He attracted all the mean and cruel people to him. Soon he was running our town. He could say anything, he could do anything, he could take anything. I did not like that. I was young. So I stood in the public square. I made a speech against this man. I called upon all of my village to stand with me against him.
And what did they do?
They walked away.
Why?
Because they saw him standing behind me. I turned to him and he said, now I am going to kill you. And so we fought. I was never so strong, and I knocked him to the ground. And as he fell, he hit his head on a stone. I ran to the boat dock, joined the cargo boat. I didn't even know where it was going. He stepped off that boat into a different world, where I am now, and where I want to stay. Nellie? Nellie, will you marry me? We have so few days in our lives, and the time I have with you now is precious to me. Have you been thinking?
Oh, I have been thinking. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
That's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you a few short weeks, and yet somehow you've made my heart forget. Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Well, she sure lost some out of her hair.
I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith and romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly, I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly, I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly, I'll stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal the world famous feeling I feel. I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dealer with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as the moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as the flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. Ah!
Now, before you give us your answer, I want to impress you with three things. First, you're a civilian. You don't have to go. Second, it is a very dangerous mission. There is no guarantee that you'll survive or that it will do any good. Third, it may do a great good. It might be the means of turning the tide of war in this area.
I know these things already.
Are you ready to give us your answer?
Yes. And my answer must be no. When a man is asked to risk his life, he must weigh his values very carefully. He must weigh the sweetness of his life against that which he is asked to die for. The probability of our death is very great in this case. I know that island well, Lieutenant Cable, and I do not think what you ask is possible without both of our dying.
Asking you to help us lick the enemy. It's as simple as that. We're against the Japanese.
Oh, I know what you are against. What are you for? When I was 22 years old, I made a mistake. I thought the rest of the world hated bullies as much as I. I killed one. I had to flee to an island. And since that day, I have asked no help of any man, nor of any country.
Come on, Beck, let's be honest here. Aren't you just a man in love with the girl and you're putting her above everything else?
Yes. Yes, my life with her means more to me than anything else in the world. It is very important to me. This I believe in. This I am sure of, and this I have. I cannot risk to lose it. Good day, gentlemen.
He's an honest man. But he's wrong. Of course, we can't guarantee him it will be a better place if we win. But we can guarantee him it will be worse if we lose.
What should I do? Go back to my outfit tonight, Captain Brackett?
No, take a couple of days off. Unwind.
Unwind?
Sure. Take a boat. Go fishing. A boat.
Now look, Phyllis, I didn't come all the way over here to Valley High to see anybody cut any boar's teeth out.
Oh, it ain't the cutting of the boar's teeth exactly. It's what comes afterwards, you know?
I take you with me. Come, Rosa, you have good time.
Yeah.
Moana, come here. Phyllis, Moana take you to ball ceremony. Go tell him come later. Go tell him, come with me. You have good time.
And what's this all about?
You wait.
There's nobody here.
You wait, Lieutenant.
Come on. What's going on, Mary?
You laugh?
Who is she?
Leah.
Leah.
It's Frenchness.
Leah.
But she no French girl. She Tonkinese like me. We very pretty people, no?
Do you speak English?
Little bit. She also talks French. Francais.
Je parle français. Un peu.
What? I'll say. Are you afraid of me? Avez-vous peur?
No, I am not afraid.
You're just a kid. How did Bloody Mary get a kid like you to come down here and hide a kid?
She is my mother.
Your mother? Bloody Mary's your mother? Oh, she didn't tell me.
No. No.
Is the boat all right? I'll let him wait. I touch your hand and my arms cross yours. Like a pair of birds that first with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and I hold so firm in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June on the gentle lips you gave me. And when your youth and joy invade my arms and fill my heart as now they do, then younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I. And when your youth and joy invade my heart, younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I.
Blow the horn again, will you, Professor?
He come.
Yeah.
words, counsel.
Oh, here he comes. Hey, Cable. Cable, what's wrong with you? Cable?
He's gonna be my son-in-law.
Cable, you're in trouble, man.
Hi, come back soon, Lieutenant Daddy. Hi, come back soon.
Merci, Bill. Merci, mes frères.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
A bientôt.
Good night, everyone. Good
Non, non,
night.
Nellie. En français, en français.
Je suis enchantée de faire votre connaissance. Merci beaucoup. Oh, Emile. Oh, you know I can't stay. I have to get the Jeep back. I stole it.
Oh.
Or rather, I borrowed it. Well, rather, a fellow stole it for me. A wonderful fellow by the name of Billis. I'll have to sneak around behind the hospital as
Oh.
it is.
In that case, I forbid you to go now. If you have to sneak back without anyone seeing you anyway, you might just as well sneak back later.
Oh, you are absolutely right. Oh, I haven't had such a wonderful time in my whole life. Oh, all those wonderful people. Oh, and that cute little old French man, the one that spoke French with me and he made believe he understood me. Oh, and that exciting Irish couple who danced for us. Oh, it's all so different than Little Rock. What on earth are you laughing at? Am I drunk?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, I am. But it isn't the champagne. It's because I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dinner with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as the moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. Oh, I'd love to. Oh. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful.
I'm in love, and the girl that I love, she thinks I'm a wonderful guy.
Look at all this delicious food.
Right? There is champagne here.
Yes. This is how it feels, living on a hillside. Well, here we are, just like two old married people. All our guests have gone home and we're all alone.
This is what I need. This is what I've longed for. Someone young and smiling here upon my hill.
Emile, you know, my mother thinks that we have nothing in common, but she's wrong. We have something very important in common, very much in common.
Yes, we are both in love.
Oh, yes. But more than that, we're the same kind of people fundamentally, you and I. Oh, yes, we appreciate things. We get enthusiastic about things. Oh, it's really very exciting with two people like that. We're not blasé. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, we are both knuckleheads in cockeyed office.
I hear the human race is falling on its face.
And hasn't very far to go.
What every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get
surprise for you.
Oh, I love
I
surprises.
have been working on this one for 2 days.
All right.
Sit right there. And close your eyes.
Oh.
No peeking.
Bonsoir. Oh, you are the cutest things I've ever seen. Oh, you probably can't understand a word I say, but what are your names? Oh, you can't understand, can you?
Nellie, this is Ghana and Etienne. Etienne, Ghana, this is Nellie.
Nellie?
Oh.
Mantanoli. Vidi, vidi.
Bonsoir, Nellie.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Nellie. Bonsoir.
Oh,
Bonsoir,
bonsoir.
Nellie. Bonsoir, Nellie.
Oh, aren't they adorable? Oh, those beautiful black eyes staring at you have those sweet little faces. Oh, are they Marcel's?
Oh, no, they are mine.
Oh, of course they are. They look exactly like you. And where do you hide their mother?
Their mother is dead, Nellie.
Emile? Emile, they are yours.
Yes, I'm their father.
Their mother,
She was a Polynesian woman. She was beautiful, Nellie. And she was cultured, charming.
but you and she, you were from totally different.
Nellie, Nellie, I want you to know that I make no apologies. I came here as a young man. I married her. We lived as we could.
Oh, of course.
But I have not been selfish. No woman has ever hated me or wanted to hurt me.
Oh, no woman can ever want to hurt you, Emile. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I've got to get that Jeep back. I promised to give it back.
Nellie, don't go. No, I'll drive you back.
No, you'll do no such thing. Anyway, I couldn't leave the Jeep here. I promised to get it back.
Don't go now.
Well, I'll never be able to face the girls at the hospital. You just can't imagine the way they look at you when you come in late. Emile, I'll call you. I'll come by tomorrow.
Nellie?
Oh, no. Oh, it's the Thanksgiving Day. And I promised to teach the girls a dance. And, oh, thanks, Emile. It was a wonderful party, and you're a perfect host, and I really appreciate it. Please stay here. Please don't go back.
Nellie.
Oh, please.
Nellie, listen to me. Nellie, I love you, Nellie. I love you.
Oh, I love you. Oh, no, please let me go. Please.
Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
Switch over to the other one. Hey, Rowe! Turn on the truck lights, will ya?
I'll go tell everybody the lights will be back on in a minute. Keep your seats, everyone. There's nothing wrong except the lights went out.
Right, watch where you're going. How can I watch where I'm going when I can't see? What's going on here?
The generator's quit. We'll switch over to the other one in a second.
Well, I got Jerome to turn on the truck lights, and they got the weightlifting act started. That's something.
Oh, that's good. What I can't understand is how some guys ain't got the artistic imagination to put gas in a generator so the show can be a success, especially when they're on the committee. Look, I'm actor of the show. I'm stage manager and producer. I can't think of everything, can I?
Sure you can. Just put your two heads together. That'll work. How's the way of the act going?
I can't tell, nobody's clapping.
No, clap. That ain't good. Come on, you guys, get that generator going.
Pardon. Could you tell me where I can find Miss Torbush?
Yeah, she's on stage right now. She's the MC. She can't talk to nobody right now. Do you want me to take those flowers into her?
Well, no, I would rather deliver them myself.
Are you Mr. DeBeck?
Yes.
Do me a favor, will you, Mr. DeBeck? Don't try to see her tonight.
Why?
We got her in a great mood tonight, and I don't want anything to upset her again.
She has been upset?
Yeah, upset. She's asked for a transfer to another island. Oh, the day before yesterday, she busted out crying right in the middle of rehearsal. Said she couldn't go on with the show. And she wouldn't either until old Iron Belly talked to her and told her how important it was to the men on the base. So
do us all a favor and don't try to see her.
She has asked for a transfer?
Don't tell I told you. Nobody's supposed to know, see?
Well, I must see her. I must see her tonight.
Right, then stay out of sight till after the show. I'll make sure she gets the flowers. Crazy French.
God.
Lieutenant Cable.
Lieutenant Cable's supposed to be in the bed over at the hospital.
Why, you have not been feeling well?
I'm okay now. The fever's gone. Besides, they can't keep me in that place any longer. I'm looking for a guy named Billis. He's a great guy to take a boat. I need a boat right now. I need to get over to my island.
What?
That island over there with the two volcanoes. You ever been over there?
Oh, yes.
I used to go over every day until this malaria stopped me. You ever gone over in the morning? The wind blowing against your face. The warm wind. Rain.
Yes.
Oh. When you're getting to see her again like I did last night, I'm dreaming.
Mama! C'est lui! It's Joe!
Oh, it's you! It really is you! I thought I was dreaming.
No.
What are you doing here?
She come in big white boat. Bigger than you boat. Belong Jacques Barret. He want to marry Liot. You know him. He's white man too. And very rich.
Is he that old planner you were telling me about? The one who drinks all the time? You can't let her marry men like that.
Okay, then you marry her.
C'est quoi? Même là, tu comprends? Lieutenant Cable, let me assist you back to the hospital. You are ill, and I am worried about you.
What? You worried about me? That's funny. A man who lives all by himself on an island because he doesn't care about anybody. French, German, American, anybody. Why choose me to worry about?
Very well. You do it yourself.
Lieutenant. You like Liot. Marry Liot. You have good life here. Look, Lieutenant, I am rich. I saved $600 before war. Since war, I make $2,000. War go on, I make maybe more. Sell plastics, go to places. Me, human head. Give all the money to you and Liot. You know how to work. I work for you. All day long, you and Liot be together. Walk to wood, swim in sea, sing, dance, talk happy. No talk about fear again. It's no good. Talk about these beautiful things and love all day long. You like? Happy talking, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on a lake. Talk about a girl, talk about a boy, making all the music they can make. Happy talking, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the star, looking like a toy, peeking through the branches of a tree. Talk about a girl, talk about a boy, counting all the ripples in the sea. Happy talking, happy talk. Talk about the things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true?
Talk about a boy, staying to a girl. Golly, baby, I'm a lucky cut.
boy, you and me is lucky to be on.
Happy talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true?
If you don't talk happy and you never have a dream, then you never have a dream come true. It's a good idea. You laugh?
I want you to have this. I know it's a man's watch, but it's a good one. It belonged to my grandfather, and my father carried it through the last war. Kind of a lucky piece. Beauty, isn't it?
Oh, when I see you first time, I know you good man for Liad, and she good bill for you. You have spared you good baby.
Mary, I can't marry Leah.
Was you left cat? Now she married somebody. Come, Liad, give me watch. Stingy stinker!
Younger than springtime, were you? Softer than starlight, were you? Angel and lover, heaven and earth, were you?
Why, everyone, it's been brought to our attention that the last part of your program is kind of blurry because of some problem with the mimeograph machine. So I'm going to read who did the last number. The handstand was done by Marine Sergeant Johnson. The Russian kazooska was done by Lieutenant J.G. Bessie Mae Sue Ellen Yeager.
Is that the one from Texas?
Yes. The solo featuring the hitch kick and the scissors. Those are the names of the steps. Those were done by Ensign Cora McCrae and Ensign Connie Maluska. Now, before we come to the last part of our program, it is my great pleasure to bring to you our skipper, Captain George Brackett.
Up to now, our side's been taking quite a licking on two hemispheres. And we're not going to get to go home until this situation is reversed. It take a long time to get any big operation underway, so it's things like this show tonight that help keep us going. Now, I understand that I am not generally considered sentimental type. And once or twice, I understand I've been referred to as old, iron belly. Well, I want you to know that old iron belly got here tonight. We had a great time. We want to thank that hard-working committee of nurses and CDs who constructed costumes out of rope, mosquito netting, newspaper, and comic books. And I just want to say on this Thanksgiving Day, to all of them, from all of us, thank you. And now I I'm going to ask our radio operator, Hamilton Steves, to announce the next act, which is the finale of our Thanksgiving entertainment.
Our next and last will be a song sung by our own bosun Butch Corbush. And that siren of the coral seas, the gorgeous, voluptuous, and petite, Mademoiselle Lutheria Billis!